This. Oh. Hi, everybody. My name is Melanie Hetherington, and I'm a Senior Gold Ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I just want to thank everybody for coming to our first ever online opportunity event. This is our first time using Google Hangouts, so bear with us if we have any glitches. I just want to say thank you again. And I also have a special guest tonight. We have our Sapphire Ambassador, Krista Howland, joining us. And she's going to talk with us a little bit later about her story and how she got into the business and a little bit about our company. So first what I'm going to do is I just want to tell you a little bit about my story. So I started Plexus as a customer back in May 2015. I had several health issues. I had severe digestive problems. I had aches and pains through my whole body. I suffered from some anxiety issues, and I was on several different medications. Bear with me, I have a little bit of a cold, so I'll probably be coughing a bit. So anyway, I started in May 2015 as a customer. I was pretty skeptical, and after a couple of months of being on the products, I started noticing a lot of changes. And my goal was to become medication free, and I'm happy to say that I have reached that goal now. So anyway, I was having so much success with the products, I decided to start sharing it with people. So in August of 2015, I decided to join Plexus. My family and friends were seeing so many changes in me that it was, they all wanted to try it, so it was very easy for me. I'm not a salesperson or anything, but by sharing the products and sharing my successes, that's how I've gotten into being successful at the business. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to we have a disclaimer that I'm going to read, and then I'm just going to high level go over some of our products. We have 17 products in total, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to touch on our main products and 2 newer products that we have. Excuse me. So our disclaimer, the opportunity of a lifetime is brought to you by independent Plexus ambassadors and is not sponsored by Plexus Worldwide. At Plexus Worldwide, we want you to know that the results you're about to hear may vary from person to person, and we do not claim to cure, treat, or prevent any type of disease. So the first products that I'm going to go over are, we have a combo, and it's our most popular right now, and it's called the Triplex combo. So that consists of our Slim, BioCleanse, and ProBio 5. So these are what I actually started with when I started on the products, because probiotics, as you know, are everybody's talking about them now, and they're really good for gut health. So first off, our anchor product in this combo is our Plexus Slim. So the Slim, it helps you lose weight by burning fat, not muscle, and it helps keep your blood sugar, cholesterol, and lipids at healthy levels. It was actually originally developed for diabetics to help level out their blood sugars, and then they noticed that with leveling out your blood sugars, it was causing weight loss, so that's where Slim came into play. It also helps reduce binge eating and your willpower. It helps with your willpower over food. So this bag actually comes with 30 little packets, and I'll open them up. And here's one of them right here. So it's just a little pink powder, and all you have to do is take the powder or the packet, open it up, and put it in your water bottle, shake it up, and then you just drink it. So it's not meant to be a meal replacement. So you can drink it first thing in the morning, excuse me, before you eat, or I drink mine throughout the morning after I have my breakfast, and I find that it works for me too. It's got a really good taste. It tastes kind of like a cherry pomegranate, and it's got no artificial dyes or sweeteners or anything like that in it. It's sweetened with stevia, and it's the pink color is from beetroot extract. So there's nothing artificial in here that's going to harm you, if that's what, something that's top of mind for you. For me, I didn't want to replace medications with things that weren't good for me, so that's why I went with this, because it's all natural. So that is the first, our Plexus Slim. Then we've got, I'll go over our ProBio 5. Now I love this. I give this to my kids as well. it's just, I think everybody should be on a good probiotic these days because of everything that's in our food and, with chemicals and all the things like that and things from our environment. I just think that probiotics are so important. So our probiotic promotes digestive health and a healthy immune system. It provides 5 strains of good bacteria, and it also has a digestive enzyme, and this helps maintain your intestinal flora balance. And it also helps reduce free radical damage in the body. And I want to mention too that all of our products are also gluten-free and vegetarian. So the next product we have in the combo is BioCleanse. So the BioCleanse, it kind of, sometimes when people hear cleanse, they get kind of scared about it, but it's not one of those sort of aggressive kind of cleanses that you're going to be running to the washroom all the time. I take it every night before bed, and it actually helps me. Like, it helps my sleep. It's mainly made up of magnesium, and it helps oxygenate your entire body. It also helps cleanse your gastrointestinal tract. So it actually, if you have some problems with your bowels, I find that this actually helps level those issues out for you. So it also helps energize the body. It supports collagen production, and it relieves occasional constipation. And this kind of goes hand in hand with our ProBio 5, because this goes in and breaks up all the bad bacteria in your stomach, and this helps flush it out. So next, after that, I'm just going to go over 2 more products, like I said before. I don't have the new bottle, but there is a new bottle. I'm trying to use up my old stuff. This is our Plexus block, and the block is amazing, and they've just recently reformulated it back in June, and they released that at our convention in Las Vegas. So previously, you used to have to take block a half an hour before your biggest meal. Now they've reformulated it so you can take it, and then you can start eating right away. So you don't have to wait that half hour, which is much more convenient for people, I find, because sometimes I forget and then I'm hungry and then I don't end up taking it. Hence the reason I have a few left. I've had these for a little while. So it helps manage your weight when taken in conjunction with a healthy diet and exercise. And it helps block up to 48% of the starches and sugars that are typically absorbed by your body. It also helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels as well. So the block is awesome. I always carry some around in my purse just in case I'm going to go eat somewhere that I probably shouldn't. Okay, so next we have our newest product, and this is Plexus Edge. And they just released this at convention as well, and everybody's loving it. So what it's meant to take the place of is energy drinks. Most people these days, one of the #1 complaints I think in all of North America is people feel fatigued all the time. So that's why energy drinks are such a big seller right now. But as you all know, they're terrible for you. So Edge is meant to take the place of that, and it's healthy. I believe there's only 3 ingredients in this product. It helps with sharper thinking. It enhances your concentration and focus. It improves your mood, and it also provides healthy, sustained energy. So yeah, all of our ambassadors got to try this at convention because they released it to us first, and everybody was loving it. So it's awesome. So the next thing I want to mention too, before I go on, if there's, like I said, we have 17 products in total. So there's a few others, that tackle pain management and things like that. So if you have any questions about any of those, you can reach out to me or the ambassador that invited you to this online event and just ask those questions, and they can share some information with you. So the next thing I want to talk about is some typical questions that we get when we are talking to people about our products. So the first one is it expensive? So what I always say to people is, what are your priorities? So, what are you spending every week on takeout, pop, coffee, chips, things like that? Do you have a gym membership that you're never using? So you kind of got to weigh it, because I found when I started taking these products, I don't need my coffee as much. I don't drink any pop. I don't crave the sugars and the junk food anymore. And this also gives me the energy I need so that I want to go out and be active and do things with my family. So, you kind of have to weigh, where do your priorities lie? And for me, it was my health. So it was a no-brainer for me because, I was miserable and I wanted to feel better, and this has done it for me. So another question we get is it FDA approved? So no, it's not, but no natural supplements are FDA approved. And but our products are Health Canada approved, because in order for them to be resold or sold in Canada, they had to go through Health Canada approvals to get into our country. But just kind of to give you a little bit of an example on the FDA, baby formula is not FDA approved, but cigarettes are. So that kind of just shows you right there that you can't always say, oh, the FDA says it's not approved. So, yeah. So then next, the last question that I have is, will it work for me? So we can't guarantee that it's going to work the same for everybody. But I know I've had success, and I know there are thousands of other people that have had great success with the products, and it's all about consistency and sticking with it. Our products aren't a quick fix. They're not a quick, lose weight quick kind of program. It's all about total wellness, and I always tell people that, people that don't know everything, like a lot about Plexus, think it's just one of these weight loss quick things. And I let them know, no, they're wellness products. They're not just about weight loss. Weight loss is a great side effect of the products, but it's overall wellness. Is getting you healthy from the inside out, and that's what we as ambassadors strongly promote. That they are wellness products. So. Anyway, so that was my little spiel about some of our products. Like I said, if you have any questions, reach out to the ambassador that invited you, or reach out to me or whoever you'd like that's a Plexus ambassador. So now I'm going to turn it over to our Sapphire ambassador, Krista Howland, and she's going to tell you a little bit about her story, and she's also going to talk to you a little bit about our company and our business. So Krista, you can go ahead.
Thank you so much, Mel, for having me on tonight. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate your leadership too. You're an absolutely gem of a leader. I just so appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
So I'll give a little bit about my story of how I get involved in Plexus. It started actually back in October 2013, actually, is when I first saw the word Plexus coming across my screen on Facebook. And I have to admit, I totally ignored it. I was not interested in network marketing, and I certainly wasn't interested in a product that I thought was for just weight loss. So fast forward until February 2014, my friend from Kentucky was posting her before and after picture, and that's what stopped me in my tracks. I was just like, oh my goodness, she looks amazing. And I felt, in the dead of winter in Canada, it's cold, it's dark, and I was having a bad night that night, I guess, because her picture just hit me where I was like, man, I need to lose that weight, because I had gained 30 pounds myself. So it just really hit me on a good night for that opportunity to set in my heart as to making that action call to her, where I just said, okay, I need to know what you're doing, and how can I get involved? And I don't want to sell, though. I just want to get involved in the product. So I signed up with her after trying the product for 3 days and just absolutely loving it. I loved how I felt that great energy. I could tell that I was more awake during the day. I wasn't having my feelings of wanting to nap. And so I just called her up and I said, okay, I do want to sign up, and I do want to take the product wholesale, but don't ever ask me to grow a team or be any kind of a leader of any kind. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't believe in network marketing. And she was just totally cool about it. She said, no problem, like I won't bother you or anything. So from February until May, I just took the product, and I really, truly loved how I felt. I ended up losing about 20 pounds in those months, and then went on to later lose another 10 pounds and have been consistently keeping it off. You gain a little bit back here and there, but it's nowhere near how I was before, where I would lose weight, gain it all back, plus 5 more, lose it again, gain more back. So it was like a roller coaster with my weight. But this way I'm totally consistent. And I love that. So in May 2014, I thought, I'm just going to take a look at the compensation plan because my financial future was changing. I was needing a bigger income, and I really did not want to go to school. I was just dreading making a whole lifestyle change. So I had what I call a business in a box, and I bought into it for $34.95. And I thought, I'm just going to look. It seems like other people are doing well at it. Maybe I can do well at it. So I jumped in and looked at the compensation plan, and that's when I realized this is something different. This is something that I hadn't seen before, and I could see how it could be possible that I could make an income off it if I was consistently doing the business and putting my heart into it. And so I jumped in, and I just said, I'm going to do it. And put a couple of Facebook posts out on Facebook. A couple of people jumped on with me right away. And that's when I really saw the picture of it, because they inspired me. Their excitement of what I wasn't really feeling, I was just kind of like tiptoeing into the water. They were jumping in with both feet, and I was right behind them. So I love that we could do that together. It was basically at first just friends that came on board with me. And that friendship was great to have something to work with too, like where we power partnered together and really just, we were innocents on fire when we started. That's how I always like to describe it, because we really didn't know what we were doing. All we knew is we were sharing a product that was helping so many people. And I focus a lot on health of people rather than weight loss, although the weight loss is wonderful. But I love how people get healthy, and that's what inspires me now today, is to help people with their health, but also to help people with their wealth and to see the potential of the business, because we have a very unique compensation plan, and it is unique just to Plexus. They designed it on their own, and it has everything that anybody could want, depending on how much you want to go in on the business. So the basics of how it runs bottoms down to $100 a month is what we put through to get our commission check. After that, you can have as many sales, as many team members come on board with you, but the $100 is basically the only obligation we have. So we don't have any stocking of product. We don't even resell out of our homes in Canada. We just send everybody to our website to order. Right now, we have a really great thing that just came on board for everybody, where ambassadors even get a 60-day money-back guarantee. So that means you can even try the business for 60 days. If you don't like it, you can call Plexus and get your money back. So that's the coolest thing, because you can try it for 60 days to see what you can do. And how you can grow your business, and your upline will stick with you to see if you can go silver, for example. So right now in October, we even have a double bonus up points, where if you go silver, which is 3 people on your team, you're going to make $275 when people buy a welcome pack. It's almost so simple, it's silly. And so I get excited about it because the opportunity is there. And today we have free shipping. Come on board with us until the 17th of October. So now is a great time to join on. Now is one of the best times that I've ever seen, the 2.5 years that I've been with the company. I never expected to grow a team like this. It was not really in my scope of my imagination really to be doing this, but here I am, and I'm loving it and having a passion, and watching even Mal with her leadership and what she's doing with her team. That inspires. You get excited by other people's excitement, and we feed off of that. And we know that we're touching lives in their health, but we're also touching lives in people's wealth. And that is just as important, because one thing I did learn when I first started, that was the biggest obstacle, was they needed the product, they wanted it, but they couldn't afford it. So after I heard that a couple of times, I realized people are really short on money, and life is not getting any cheaper. I have grown children now. I'm looking at university payments and weddings coming up. Like, not that anybody's getting married right now, but I know it's coming soon. Right. And then after that, it's just a roller coaster in life. And so things are expensive now. We all need a plan B. We need a backup plan to kind of cushion us in those hard times. And for me personally, my personal story is that I have risen to the top 3% of the company and making a substantial six-figure income that never in my wildest dreams did I ever think I'd be in this position, but I'm loving it so much because of the passion and the joy that comes with it. And my whole life, I always say that who I am today is not who I was 2 years ago because of the personal development, for example, that we take on from just reading books and just, wanting to do better for our leadership and for friendships and things like that. So the personal growth and development has been huge to help me stay positive about the business and consistent. And then also the team has been absolutely a wonderful community to belong to. So I'm just passionately sharing Plexus, been doing it for 2.5 years. I plan to do it for another 20 years, if not more. I know Plexus is around for a long, long time. The leadership in the company is just amazing. And they put us ambassadors first because we are the forefront runners with their product. And so they want to make sure that we really are equipped and looked after and very happy. So to have that security in the company and to feel that from the leadership is just an extra bonus on top of everything else that we get so rewarded with. So as you rank in the company, there are profit sharing points that we take advantage of for our compensation plan. And that is very unique to Plexus because ambassadors, as soon as they start growing a team, start to profit share in the company. And those profit sharing points can add up pretty quickly. As you rank through the company, there's bonuses with each rank. When you get to the emerald level, that's where you go into a higher profit sharing pool. And then you go sapphire and then on to diamond. So at emerald, you do get your Lexus car. So I've had that since October 2015, and it's been a year. And Plexus has never missed a payment on it. And I absolutely love driving it. Never thought I would want a Lexus or needed one, but it was both cases for me, and I do love it. It's a true blessing, and I know that it comes from the work of our team, and I so appreciate it. And then there's a trip for two to Maui every year in September. That's an all-expense trip paid from Plexus. So it's just one more way that Plexus rewards us so genuinely and giving to us. It's just absolutely amazing. So coming up this month, we're all heading off to Dallas, a bunch of us, and we're going to have a great time to be inspired and motivated again by Plexus. So there's so many perks and opportunities. I always say Plexus will meet you where you're at. If you're ready to run, there's somebody ready there to run with you. If you're comfortable just kind of sitting on the water's edge, tipping your toes in the water and just trying it out, there's that opportunity too. And you can also take advantage of that 60-day money-back guarantee if you decide the water's too cold. So I just encourage anybody that's listening. I tell everybody that will listen to me that you just need to jump onto Plexus because it is the most amazing thing ever. It's such a blessing to so many people. So thank you so much for having me on, Mal, and I really appreciate it. And appreciate
no problem.
So much. Yeah.
Funny that you're saying because I never expected or anticipated the business side of things either. When I first joined, I was like, oh, all I want is to have my product paid for, and now I've far exceeded that. And like you said, they are an amazing company. Like they listen when we say things, with changes or things we'd like to see, like. When you like they've given us a survey before, what would you like to see in a newsletter and things like that, and then bam, next thing you know, they have the newsletter out and they're listening to what we have to say. So I think that speaks volumes to the character of the company. Amazing products, amazing company. So it's awesome. So
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, so thank you so much for joining us tonight. I really, really appreciate it and telling us your story and a little bit about the company. So this is recorded, so it'll be posted on YouTube. So feel free to share it. Anybody that's watching, you can feel free to share it with people whenever you want because it's there. It'll be on my YouTube channel. It's just my name, Melanie Hetherington, and you can go in and look at the link. So I think that's it for us. We'll wrap it up. And like I said, thank you, Krista, and I really appreciate you hopping on tonight.
Anytime.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye bye.
Thanks. Bye.